All right, so today we're gonna be doing an oil change on my 2025 Ram 2500. This is a 6.4 Hemi. And to start with, this is a break-in oil change, so I'll show you the mileage. We're currently sitting right at 1,150 miles. And now is the perfect time to go ahead and do the first break-in, and then after that, we'll switch over to 5K changes. So to start with, gonna be using Pennzoil Ultra Platinum 0W40. This is the recommended and also the factory fill. And we will use a Mobile One filter. Both of these are pretty easily accessible from your local parts store, like Walmart has this. I ordered off Amazon because it's super cheap there. You can get 7 quarts, which is what you need, for about 52 bucks, next day shipped on Amazon. As far as tools, you're gonna need a 13 millimeter for your drain plug, and of course your drain pan, which is down there. And you want your vehicle to be a little warm, so warm it up and then go ahead and start changing your oil. So we're gonna start with loosening the cap, which you can see I already did. And from here we will go underneath and I'll show you the drain plug. All right, so from the front of your vehicle, if you look under, on the passenger side, there is your oil filter. And then if you go behind the axle, right there on the oil pan is your drain plug. And like I said, that is a 13 millimeter. So there is our oil after the first 1,000 miles. Actually does not look too bad, still got a golden tint. Like I said, this is just something I always do on all my vehicles, is 1,000-mile break-in oil change. So next is gonna be your oil filter. Like I said, it is on the passenger side. And with this, you're either gonna be able to get it off by your hand or you're gonna need some pliers, and they have a motive tool you can use and purchase. It does have this little plastic piece underneath, which is supposed to guide the oil. We're gonna see how well that works. It's probably gonna put the oil right on the sway bar, but we're gonna go ahead and pull it off now. All right, here is the Mopar next to the Mobile One filter. As you can see, the Mobile One is a tad bit taller, not much by any means, but very comparable in every other way. Pulling this one off, it was a bare from the factory, as you can see on the bottom. Had to use the pliers on it. It was on there good and tight. But now we're gonna clean everything up. We're gonna go ahead and add the new oil filter. Before we go, I did find out, so there's a little piece down here, a little hole. So when you first loosen the oil filter, make sure your drain pan's far enough back, because that is the first place. It's directly under the oil filter. Pretty good design. Gets a little bit on the steering arms, but not much. But pretty good design. As soon as you open that up, it starts coming out. Then the rest will flow down the front, but pretty good design. All right, we're now at the stage that we already drained the oil. We changed the oil filter. Now we are gonna fill it up with about 6.5 quarts, start it up and check it. Like I said, we are using Pennzoil Ultra Platinum 0W40. This is the one with the SRT on it. I'm not sure if that makes a difference. I just know that right now there's a contract between Ram and Pennzoil, which is why this oil is recommended. And it's also really good oil if you watch all the review videos on it. All right, so we're at the point now where engine oil is changed, everything's good. And like I said, this is a 25 model. This will work on the 24, 25. First thing you're gonna do to reset your oil life is you're gonna press this right here and get it to the run position. And then from here, you're gonna use your arrows right here for the screen. So we're gonna scroll down until we get to vehicle. Oop, I went too far. Hit OK. Then we're gonna scroll over until we hit oil life, and we're gonna hit OK. So it says 86 right now, and that's, like I said, this is a break-in oil change. There's 1,150 miles on it. So we're gonna hold OK, and it's reset to 100%. Like I said, you don't have to turn your vehicle on. You're just going to turn it on and run. And then you're going to use these toggles right here to go to vehicle info, scroll straight over, and then that'll take you to the oil life reset. As far as everything else, you're done at this point. All right, so to end this video, we're going to talk about 2 different oils. So you see this is 0W20. This is what I use in this 4Runner. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen that I've used Pennzoil quite a bit. Now, the reason I switched over to Pennzoil is 1, that's what this truck comes with. And then 2, it's so much cheaper. So there's plenty of tests out there online where Project Farm and a few others have done tests where they compare these two, and it's very minimal on how good one or the other is. Both fantastic oil at this point. But the difference is, to get a case 12, it costs 150 bucks for this. To get a case 12 of this is 80. So good oil. So that's why I chose to use the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. The reality is, use whichever one you want. Use any brand you want. As long as you change the oil every 5,000 miles with a good filter, you're going to be fine.